Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you to our empowering morning conversations. Conversations designed to help us start the day right, to start the day on a positive note, to start the day coming out of our default automatic mode into a creation mode, and reminding ourselves that life is a daring adventure. So, are we going to allow ourselves to have an adventure today? Are we going to take us out of the usual blaming and complaining mode? Are we going to start living? And when we start this morning, my first thought which comes to me, I've been watching the news yesterday, and these are times, which you wonder, so many things start coming. So if you look at what's going on nowadays in Afghanistan or wherever, and then ask yourself a question, what is this experience going to teach me? Remember, every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. So we are experiencing whatever is happening now, right? In what way are we going to use this experience to become a better version of ourselves? That's my question to you all. And let's start from that thought. And, I'd love to hear from you that whatever we are experiencing in the world, whatever we are hearing in this world, how do we make ourselves better versions by being in this experience? So I can tell you about myself. So in the morning, I was looking at this phenomenon and I saying, I'm thank God that I'm working in a domain of raising consciousness, because when we are conscious, then we don't do actions which will cause wars and suffering. When we operate out of consciousness, we will do the right thing for everyone, not only the right thing for what I personally believe. That's why we need forums like this. So when we are every day developing a habit of being more responsible for our thoughts and our actions and our speech every day, we will be able to create a field. There's an energy field which gets created. And in that energy field, bad things don't happen. But we need enough people to be in that energy field. I've been recommending to many of you to read this book by Dr. David R. Hawkins. It's called Power versus Force. And he talks about that also. He says that the reason, despite everything, when Africa got independent, it broke up into pieces. When the Middle East got independent, you know what's happening over there. Okay? The reason why the Indian subcontinent is still surviving is because there are so many Siddh people holding up the energies of this country. So when we also become like that, when we raise our consciousness and more people are positively influenced, then they are not driven by hate. The people who are driven by hate, they do all kinds of crazy things. The people who are driven by fear, they also do all sorts of crazy things. People who are driven by compassion and love and inclusion, they don't do these things. They're responsible for the planet. They take responsibility for everybody's experience, not only their own. They move out of the duality and they say, hello, this world belongs to everyone. Let's live in peace and harmony. This is what I realized. Thank God that we are doing this. And we need more and more people to do this so that such things don't happen around us at least. So what do you say that opens up for you guys? Or anything else you'd like to say this morning? Yes, Neeti ji.
Yes, good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. So I am still reading Power versus Force. There they are talking about the various units of measure. That portion, of course, is still quite a bit beyond my grasping and understanding. But yes, the essence of the book is on what is power and what is force, and the power of power, which is very inspiring, and the way they have taken up the political situations in various countries across the world and how they have overcome the negativity is extremely inspiring. And what the book has left in me is it's just any moment we can have we can get into a situation where we believe in our idea, we believe in our work, and we can like light a fire with it. So it need not be that we have to be positioned in such a big position or have such a huge backing to be able to do anything. That is the main essence that I am carrying from the book, and I think it's very, very inspiring.
Yeah, maybe a good idea to read it again. Two things important. If you raise your consciousness, then automatically the consciousness of many people around you gets raised. Number two, he talks about the M field. Right? We are influencing that field. That's what I'm talking about. So when we are raising positivity, we are adding to the field. Okay, the wider the field, the more the protection for the planet and for you and for me. Then we are talking about a world which works for everybody, not only for me. See, the thinking which causes problem is it should work only for me. It should work only for mine. It should only work for my ideology. Right? Those who raise their consciousness, they say, hello, there's no me. There is we. Either it works for everyone or it doesn't work for everyone. Right? So, that's why we are working. See, that's why one of the very important aspects of what we are doing here every morning, we are working with the mind, body, emotions for sure. But the more important part is we are working with the energy. We are working with the M field. Right? So thank you very much for sharing. And maybe you can, it's not all that tough a book to read, okay?
So the units I did not understand.
If you find it tough to read, I'm surprised. Anyways, thank you very much. Kunal sir. And after that, we'll have Mathur sir.
Yeah.
Today, all our sabs.
Very good morning, sir.
Morning, bhai aur behno. Bataiye, sir.
No. Actually, sir, I have stopped watching television news, etc. since many months. But yesterday, I was just going through the news of India winning the Lord's Test match. And I was just following the scores. And the last day, the fourth day, was in the morning. The match was in the favor of England.
Yeah, I know.
But the commitment of the players, especially the lower order batsmen and then the bowling attack, it's changed. So I was just trying to understand from this experience of my feeling on the last day when the match started that India might lose or draw. And then at the end, we won the match. So the takeaway for me is that be patient, keep on working, don't judge at a moment and accept the defeat, but keep on striving, keep on taking action and expect to win, expect the positive result. That was a very powerful message for me, sir. I just wanted to share with you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Yes, Abhinav.
Yeah, good morning. So your earlier question की जो टीवी में आपने देखा और ये पिछले 2-3 दिनों से देख रहे हैं,
मैं तो टीवी देखता ही नहीं हूँ। मैंने तो टीवी देखा ही नहीं।
मैं तो देखता हूँ। मैं तो टीवी देखता हूँ। मेरा
इंटरनेट पे उन लोगों को देखता हूँ जो अकल की बात करते हैं।
अच्छा, वेरी गुड।
क्योंकि टीवी में तो वो प्रोपेगेंडा होती है।
प्रोपेगेंडा होती है। तो मैं बीबीसी देखता हूँ, मोस्टली न्यूज देख लेता हूँ उनकी 1-2 बार दिन में। तो जो सीन थे कि लोग जहाज को पकड़े बैठे हैं, जहाज उड़ गया, लोग गिर रहे हैं, और तो मेरी 2 फीलिंग्स थी। पहली फीलिंग तो ये थी कि लाइक इट वाज लाइक वी आर बेटर देन देम, कि वी आर लकी कि हम अफगानिस्तान में नहीं रह रहे, हम वहां पैदा नहीं हुए, एंड वी आर बेटर देन देम। तो पहली फीलिंग, एक तो फीलिंग वो हुई कि थैंक गॉड वी डोंट हैव टू डील विद ऑल दीस थिंग्स। और जो दूसरी फीलिंग हुई ना, वो एक अटल हेल्पलेस। जब दूसरी फीलिंग है कि यार वो भी ह्यूमन है हमारी तरीके से, एंड देयर इज नथिंग यू कैन डू अबाउट इट। आपको वो सड़क पे भूखा मिल रहा है, यू कैन ऑलवेज गो एंड गिव हिम फूड, है ना। कोई बेरोजगार हो इंडिया में, आप उसको नौकरी दिला सकते हो। आप कोई बीमार हो तो आप उसकी मदद कर सकते हो, आप कर रहे हो जैसे सुखी पर, है ना। तो यहाँ पर एक अटर हेल्पलेसनेस की ये क्या हो रहा है वहां पर। और वो भी लोग हैं, वो भी किसी के बेटे हैं, किसी के बाप हैं जो जहाज से गिर रहे हैं, या जो दोज हु आर सो डेस्परेट। तो मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता इस बारे में। और ये कई बार हिंदुस्तान, कई बार और भी लाइफ में आता है कि एक सर्टेन सिचुएशन होती है वेयर यू आर एब्सोल्युटली हेल्पलेसनेस, कुछ कर ही नहीं
Yeah.
सकते इसके बारे में।
What else? What
और
else
देन
can we
उसका ना,
realize? और क्या realize? ये तो हो गया. What else can we realize
हाँ
from observing it? What I realized is we better make sure it never happens in our country. ये भी एक thought आता है ना. If we
हाँ
keep on
सुदीप
being
के,
positive, it won't happen in our country. We can prevent it.
करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट। हाँ बट हम लोगों को ना एज ए इंडियंस, आप किसी भी बैकग्राउंड से हो, हर समय ये सिखाया जाता है कि द वर्ल्ड इज वन, हम सब एक ही हैं। और दो देयर माइट बी बाउंड्रीज बिटवीन लेट्स से इंडिया एंड बांग्लादेश, नेपाल, पाकिस्तान, बट हम हैं तो एक ही, सब दुनिया में सब एक ही हैं।
Yeah, I
तो
know.
फिर
But
वो एक सर्टेन
वो
सेंस
तो
ऑफ
सड़कों
हेल्पनेस।
पे आजकल, is it reflecting in what is happening in the world today around us? See, that's the whole problem in life. What we know and what we do is two different things. No?
एग्जैक्टली।
Good. Thank you very much for your sharing this morning. How are you? Abhinav, how are you? सुनाई दे
अच्छा,
रहा
you're
है?
asking me? Oh, I am fine. I am fine. I am fine. I am fine. Today was like there were body pain वगैरह था, सुबह उठने की हिम्मत ही नहीं हो रही थी, but somehow I went, उठ गया मैं वॉक, और ना लाइक मैं वॉक शॉक करके आ गया अपनी, जो भी मेरा रूटीन मॉर्निंग का होता है करके। आई एम हियर विद यू।
All right, good. Thank you very much. All right, who else?
Yeah.
You can mute, yeah. So I'd love to hear the views of everybody. Like, what are we waking up to? What are we beginning to realize? And what learning we are getting from? Remember, I keep saying every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. Right? Why? Because we can learn from every experience. So whatever we are experiencing now, what are we learning from that? You can speak, Sandeep, if you want to.
From Afghanistan war situation, actually, the one thing that suddenly come to my mind is we should better prepare for our own self. We should build up our own strength, and we should not depend on anybody else. Because what we are seeing today is the result of United States pulling out their troops from Afghanistan and leaving them to themselves. I was listening to some of the speeches of US President, where he said, no, Afghan is very strong and it doesn't matter. Even if we pull out, they are strong enough to take care of themselves. And the figure that he was mentioning were totally, actually, absolutely, like he said, Afghan has 47,000 and the Taliban's are only 87,000. So he was not aware what he was talking about. But there are sometimes topmost people, they take decisions. They try to convince people.
Yeah,
And
so that's on the face of it, right? Why in this world, there is a certain kind of thinking which allows those things to happen, no?
Yeah.
There is a certain type of thinking which is prevalent, which makes it happen. Why do wars happen? Why do wars happen? Why do riots happen? I am right, you are wrong.
Yeah, it is always
That's why it happens.
Absolutely.
Right? Instead of peaceful vibrations, we have hatred.
And the cause of war always is the purely invested interest, which are selfish. So
they are able to use certain things to influence people to fight.
They simply use and throw, like whether it is a country, it happens with a person, it happens with country also.
Right. So the British people used in India, no, divide and rule. Okay. Eventually, it led to partition also. Because when the seeds of hatred are planted in us, then the seeds of separation also get planted in us. And then we become easy prey for people who want to exploit our weakness. This is the real weakness. When we are easily influenced by outside and we don't use our own buddhi. See, that's why every day I say, no, Are we going to allow the situations to influence us, or are we going to influence the situation? Because if you look at the situation, there are people frightening you all the time. Ye ho jayega, wo ho jayega, you better watch out. Instead of, fostering a different kind of strength, right? No matter what happens, we will live in peaceful coexistence. That is the kind of influence we can spread out, or we can be influenced by people. Oh, bach ke raho, wo maar denge tumko, tum pehle maro, all that sort of a thing. That's exactly what happened there also, no? I mean, they have a standing army which is huge, right? They got Air Force also, but they were not able to stand up against those people because they are not united in their thinking. And it's interesting, when I was looking at it, I said, oh, these fellows are running away from freedom. अरे यार उनको आजादी मिली है, तुम आजादी से भाग रहे हो. कुछ लोग लड़ रहे हैं ना अपनी so called आजादी from American or whatever. But you're running away from that azadi. That means what they are afraid of is that so-called azadi might be worse than the gulami that they were having. So, world is a real interesting place, right? And here we are every morning, and I am more and more convinced why we need this kind of conversation, so that we get mastery over our own self, right? That we don't get influenced by any idiot who comes along, right? We listen to our voice of conscience and say, I will do the right thing. And I'll do something which is for the benefit of all, because I'm a selfish person. I want society to be good because I'm a selfish person. I live in that society. I don't want my neighborhood to look like Afghanistan. In one society, people are not able to live in peaceful coexistence. You know that? Such nasty fights break out in our own society among the members in the management committee. I mean, I'm thinking you can't manage your own little society and you're talking about world peace. Interesting, isn't it? Thank you, sir. And thank you for taking on that request, which I was telling you yesterday. I'm sure you will make a miracle with my friend, which you, just like you made for me also. Okay. So give it your best shot. Thank you very much. Okay, who's next?
Sir, good morning and good morning, friends.
Good morning, Kuldeep ji. Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I am very fine, sir. How are you? Sir, my realization was the same as you mentioned, that the spreading the positivity or helping spreading the positivity is probably the need of the hour, and that we can always contribute. That is important.
Nobody can stop us from doing that, right?
Nobody can stop us.
Good. Do you have a share about it then this morning?
सर शेयर तो मैं चूंकि अभी इंडिपेंडेंस डे गुजरा हुआ है, जस्ट लाइक उसके ऊपर आपको बताता हूँ कि फिर उड़ गई नींद मेरी ये सोचकर.
फिर उड़ गई नींद ये सोचकर. ओके.
फिर उड़ गई नींद ये सोचकर कि सरहद पे बहा वो खून, सरहद पे बहा वो खून मेरी नींद के लिए.
वाह, क्या बात है. So I've lost my sleep with the realization that the blood that was shed on the borders was for me to be able to sleep. Wow. Congratulations. Thank you very much for sharing it. Okay, who else? So I had requested everybody to come prepared with questions. See, today we are on our 126th session, and we've been talking many things, and I'm sure that you've been practicing some of those things. Okay? Yes, Gautam.
Yes, I was looking at the speech of Malala, that lady from Afghanistan. She is fighting to save our country. Even she was recorded how she was fighting openly against the odds. And what I understand, she was focusing on the education. She was badly hit, that she was about to die. But for cause of education. And if people are educated, like today we are in a forum showing the empathy to others. We are thinking, we are doing the this type of discussion, which give us energy. It is absolutely, it required the education. That's a very, very important to save a good, to make a good country, to save from such an incident. We should spread more education among the common people and among our citizens.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And you know what? That people should start using the education that they got. You know, the problem is where a lot of people are very educated, but I don't know what they do with their education. Because when they drive on the road, they still drive like madmen. Right? See, remember what I said, more than 80% people use less than 10% of their knowledge. So we got those degrees and diplomas. Maybe we should paste it over here and roam around. Yeah, I'm educated, but if you don't use what you know, see, we don't use what, do you remember the Tagore's poem? Do you remember it? Can you tell us the poem? Where the head is held high and the mind is without fear. Do you remember it? Such a beautiful poem. I'm waiting for the day when it happens. Please unmute. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. You remember that poem?
Yeah, the Tagore poem, it is a very famous and everybody knows. And another thing, I'm really like that statement made by today morning, Kunan Saab, that is yesterday, that cricket is a game, but game teach us our life, how to come back, stand and win the race.
Yeah.
Really,
No.
I have not seen the game. I'm sorry, but Kunan Saab, when he explained the way that incident, it gave me a lot of encouragement today morning. Thank you,
know,
Kunan Saab.
it was such a hopeless situation. Nobody expected India will ever win.
Yeah.
Yes.
And those people who made the score were not even batsmen. They're supposed to be bowlers. And they made the day. The idea is don't get discouraged. Don't give up. If you keep going, you can always get what you want. It's a beautiful message.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I said today is an opportunity for you to ask questions and get clear on anything that you might want to know or add to. This is the time to do this.
Good morning, sir.
Good
I
morning.
want to add something. Sorry.
Who is now? There are two people. I don't know. Can you raise your hand so I know who you are and I'll invite you one by one? Can you raise your hand?
Reddy Garu first, after that Gopal.
Yeah. Okay, Reddu Garu and then Gopalji. Yeah.
Morning, sir.
Morning, morning.
I'm not able to come out of fear of failure still, sir.
And what is the best way to come out of fear of failure, do you think?
Live in the present moment.
No, there's more also. So listen, Reddy Garu, what happens now? Fear of failure stops us from doing certain things, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
Now, what if you don't get stopped? You say, I am having fear of failure. Still, I'm going to do it anyhow.
Yeah.
Then what will happen? You may fail or you may not fail.
Correct.
But you have told your fear, hello, Mr. Fear, you cannot stop me. See, the problem is fear is that it stops you, no?
Yeah.
Fear is good, by the way. There's nothing wrong with fear. But if fear stops you unnecessarily, then you failed anyway, no? So let us say Reddy Garu decided that I'm going to build this machine, okay?
Yeah.
Now he wants to build the machine, but he's afraid that I might fail.
Yeah.
So he does not build the machine.
Yeah.
But he failed now because he never built his machine.
But in the couple of occasions I failed.
Your signal has gone.
I'm not able to take risk again.
Yeah, but
No,
fine.
in couple of attempts I failed.
Yeah, that happens. So yesterday, again, if you take the match example, which Mr. Kunan was telling, they were failing. Did they give up? That's one. Second, you are a grandfather, I think.
Yeah.
Have you watched your grandchildren when they are walking, how many times they fall?
Okay.
If they start thinking, oh, failure, parents will start thinking, oh, he can't walk, let me help him. That's the worst thing that they can do.
Okay.
So if you failed a few times, we all did. If you failed few times, does it mean that you will always fail?
No.
Now, if you look at your life again, make a journal like that, Niti was also saying. If you write down how many times you succeeded, that will be much more than how many times you failed.
Yeah.
But you only want to remember the number of times you failed. See, maybe you had success 100 times.
Yeah.
And you had failure 10 times. Then why are you remembering 10 times failure, not 90 times success? So very simple way, if the fear of failure is stopping you, don't stop. You say, I have fear, fine, but I'm not going to stop. Because if I stop, then I failed. Again, I'll give you an example. You said, I will build this machine. I want to build this machine. Your mind says, no, 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 I will fail, I'm afraid. Then what will you do? You will not build the machine. So if you don't build the machine, you already failed, no? See, if the fear of failure is stopping you from taking the action, then you failed anyhow. Without trying only you failed. How does it make sense? But many people do that, by the way. A lot of us, we do like this. Great, thank you for asking. Yes, Abhinav.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Abhinav.
So Deepak, my question. Yeah. So Deepak, my question is that me as a person always wants a third dimension in life. जैसे एक तो होता है ऑफिस, एक होता है घर. उसके अलावा I have done Vipassana also. I have done Landmark also. I've done learn art or living also. I learned Reiki from you, and even today, I was sharing with you that I'm giving Reiki to my father, and he's feeling better. लेकिन मेरे घर में उनको लगता है कि भाई ऑफिस जाओ, ऑफिस से घर आओ. Even yesterday, my wife was saying कि तुम क्या सुबह तुम 1 घंटा कहाँ लगे रहते हो तो कॉल्स के ऊपर. तो मुझे समझ में नहीं आता मैं क्या करूं. How to deal with my family?
अरे बाबा, there is a old Hindi song, उसको सुन लिया करो. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, छोड़ो बेकार की बातों में कहीं बीत न जाए रहना. लोग तो बोलेंगे, why the hell are you bothered about it? कुछ गलत कर रहे हो क्या? Are you doing something wrong?
I'm not doing something wrong. Maybe my question is कि जब लोग मेरे से nasty way में बात करते हैं तो even I get angry and lose my patience. So how to deal with nasty people? Maybe that is my question.
Yeah, so now that's a different question altogether. The nasty people, the first way you see, we all have our judgment about people's way of talking or whatever, isn't it? So when people speak in a loud voice, we say this is bad. Like for a long time in my life, I used to think that people who speak to me in a loud voice, they don't love me. They hate me. That is why they talk to me like this. Okay?
Loud voice Deepak को दूसरा criticize.
हाँ वही criticize या loud voice हो, मेरे से कोई करता था तो मुझे लगता था कि मेरी इज्जत नहीं करते, मेरी प्यार नहीं करते हैं. And because what I am thinking or whatever interpretation I am giving, that is making me upset, not them. See, suppose आपका point of view है कि everybody should always agree with me. ठीक है? हर बात से लोगों को मुझसे सहमत होना चाहिए. वो आपकी मान्यता है. और जो लोग, those who don't agree with me, they don't like me. जो लोग मुझसे एग्री नहीं करते, मुझसे प्यार नहीं करते, मुझे पसंद नहीं करते. ठीक है? So whenever they do this, it is your trigger, you will get upset with it. Not because of what they are doing, because what you are thinking about what they are doing. आप क्या सोच रहे हो उनके एक्शन के बारे में? What you are thinking about what they are doing, that is making you upset. They are not. So what you need to look into is why is this big kolaveri you are having, that they should always say nice things. हाँ बेटा कर लो. You know, You want your wife to say, first class. Why? They'll say if they want to. They may not say sometimes when they want to. They can continue to sleep for 1 more hour. All right? Or they can listen to you. I mean, see, how they react is their problem, right?
Yeah.
But I promise you one thing, they are not yet enrolled into whatever it is that you are doing. They have a perception about you from the past, isn't it? See, our family people, they make some perception. You may change also, okay? आप बदल भी जाओगे ना, then the people, the own family people are the last people to see that this fellow has changed. So it might take some time for them to understand that Abhinav is not wasting his time. Abhinav is recharging his batteries. Abhinav is trying to become more powerful so he can do a better job in the office. They don't get that. They think that this fellow is going and wasting his time. Because the evidence, Abhinav, I'm sorry to say, the evidence till now does not show them that you become any better, no? They think कि इतना कर रहा है, 30 साल हो गया, he's doing this, he's doing that, कुछ करता रहता है. हमें तो इसमें फर्क नहीं नजर आ रहा है, ये तो वैसे का वैसे ही है. So they are thinking, why are you wasting your time, boss? It doesn't make any difference to you. वो उनकी सोच है ना, क्योंकि आपके अंदर अगर कोई परिवर्तन हो रहा है, it is not visible to them. Right? Now I'll tell you something. And I have learned this the hard way in my life. I've been through a journey just like you only, right? We get great insights, great realization when we come to such programs, right? Some of those insights are getting into action, like that day you went and you met that fellow. That was an action, okay? Isn't it?
Yeah.
अब जब हम वो नए एक्शन लेते हैं, वो एक्शन दिखते हैं लोगों को, तो परसेप्शन चेंज होता है. If only actions are in your mind, you know. See, many of the actions are in our mind. Till yesterday, I was getting discouraged easily. Now I am not getting discouraged. That is happening in your mind. They cannot see it, no? तो जो कहते हैं ना, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. Same way, if you are taking some new actions which are visible to them, that they will see. For example, that day you said, I got up early in the morning, I made tea for myself and for everybody. That is visible to them. You know, you can always say, hello, if I was not getting up in the morning for these morning conversations, I would have never made tea. New actions. So just make sure. A lot of people, they will come to the program and they say, oh, I got this inside, I got that inside. My question to them always is, what difference does it make to your life? आपको याद होगा, many of you people, when you are sharing, oh, I learned this thing, I learned that thing. I'll say, okay, fine. But what difference did it make to your life? When I ask that question, what difference does it make to your life? It means, कि बेटा, where is it visible in your actions and your words? If it is visible only in words, they are not impressed. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
See, I'll give you a very simple example. That this journey of transformation on which I am participating, all right, my wife has seen me coming out of a state of very negative monetary balance, right, into a state of money abundance, okay, even before I sold my house. So if at all there was any resistance, why are you spending so much money in doing these programs? Now there is nothing. She's very happy. I spent 13 lakh rupees in the last 5 months to do these programs from Access Consciousness for my facilitator license. I don't need it, but I did it because I want to learn. But my wife was never for 1 second irritated or angry. Why have you spent that money? Why? Because she knows. She is able to see the benefits that are happening every day. My well-being is much better. My income is much better beyond imagination. It has gone up. Why would anybody be bothered about what you're doing other than work and coming home? As long as they can see that it's making a very big difference to your working, big difference to your family life. If they see that, they will encourage you. Are you getting it, Abhinav?
Yeah. Yes.
तो पहली बात तो उनकी बातों से, उनकी बिहेवियर से हम अगर अपसेट ना हो जाएं, then we can calmly and peacefully tell them कि देखो ये चीजें हुई हैं, इसका ये फायदा हुआ है, इसीलिए मैं कर रहा हूँ. मैं बेवकूफ नहीं हूं कि मैं अपना टाइम लगा रहा हूं ऐसी एक्टिविटीज में. पहले भी उनको रेजिस्टेंस होता था ना कई चीजों से जो आप करते थे. They never understood कि क्यों करते हो.
Yeah.
See, somehow we have never been able to make them realize कि what we are getting out of it. You see, ये प्रॉब्लम है. अगर कोई चीज अच्छी मिल रही हो अपने शोहर को, तो कोई बीवी क्यों मना करेगी?
Correct.
Good. Thank you for asking the question. It's very relevant to a lot of people. We all suffer. Yes, Hasina ji, please go ahead. After that, Pongal. You will have to unmute yourself first, Hasina ji. Yes, you are unmuted
Sir,
now.
I have benefited a lot.
Just one second. One second. Gopal ji, my apologies. आपका नंबर आना था, but वो ladies first हो गया ना.
Thank you. Sir, I have benefited a lot, and my family members really see to that. Especially my granddaughter, she's always with me, helping me all the time. When I have stopped grumbling, which is a big thing in my life. Anything that happens around, I start grumbling, which they have seen in me that I have improved a lot. And I'm very happy about it that everybody realizes where I'm changing.
So they encourage you, no? Like today morning also she came and helped you.
Yes, sir.
Great. Thank you very much for sharing that. Okay, Gopalji, your turn.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, but suddenly you went out of the camera only.
I know. I can't make it out.
कोई बात नहीं, उसको छोड़ो. बात तो सुनाई दे रही है ना आपकी.
बात तो सुनाई दे रही है. सर, मेरा ये कहना था आपसे कि ये we are raising our consciousness. We are doubling our positivity.
Yes.
We are positivity couriers.
Yes.
But
Pongal, I'll come to you.
Our consciousness, whatever we spread our positivity, what about the coming back to Afghanistan, sir? What about those extremist views, those ISIS people,
See, you look at what's happening in Afghanistan, Gopalji.
Yeah.
Force is again fighting with force. One reaction, again, one reaction. Okay.
Yes.
First, the Russian came, they were fighting. Americans were instigating them. Okay. What is happening? They are not spreading waves of positivity over there.
Yeah, but those people are not, how to affect those people? They are not stopping,
So
they are
listen,
going ahead.
The only way it will happen is if you fight fire with fire, more fire will happen. Correct? An eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. Gandhiji said that, na? How can positive vibrations come in a place where one party fights, then other party fights, then other party fights, then other party fights? When everybody is busy fighting and reacting to each other, positive vibrations cannot be made by themselves. Yes, we can beam positive energy to them. I say, let us beam positive energy to the entire planet Earth so that the peace prevails. The world starts becoming positive. We cannot help Afghanistan immediately because it's taken years for them to come to that sorry situation. But we can make sure that the world is a more positive place. The world's reaction to what is happening in Afghanistan, can make things worse for everybody on the planet, or it can make things better for everybody on the planet.
Yes.
Yeah. So what we are doing is the right thing, spreading positive vibrations into the world. कि जब दुनिया में पॉजिटिव इतनी वाइब्रेशंस हो जाएंगी तो ऐसी चीजें कम होंगी या शायद होपफुली खत्म हो जाए. Who knows? हम तो कर सकते हैं जो हम कर सकते हैं ना. Thank you very much. Pongal.
Thank you.
Happy morning. I'm running high temperature since last evening, so I'm just not coming on camera.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Ningal, enge irukama? Where are you?
No, actually, I'm really running high temperatures. Like it was 103 last night, but still, I don't want to miss this because I just see. I really would like to share a few things. I've been attending a lot of sessions after this pandemic, but here, what I feel is I'm taking a lot of actions because there's a lot of discussion happening. There's a lot of sharing happening. And so I'm able to look into my life, dive deep within, and just check on what I'm doing and how am I going to apply. See, when we spoke about Bangalore on the 29th, I thought like I should, no, it's like I want to attend it. I want to make it. But one thing I thought is I need to earn that before I get in. And believe me, G, I'm coming into Bangalore to sign a business which is worth a very big amount, which is like almost like more than my current like it's somewhere around 30 to 40 lakhs. I can tell you the amount also. So I'm coming in to sign a business a couple of days earlier and starting my assignment from the 1st of September. So when you went on telling about taking action, I really felt like had I not missed those 2 days during my travel, I would have definitely met my parents, and there had been a big chance of getting resolved. I've missed it. So I feel this morning conversations, like whether I don't feel comfortable staying away from camera and attending it. That's my reason for not attending also. But right now I felt no, like I can tell you the reason and then I can attend it. So I kept myself. So I feel like I don't want to miss out on anything. Let me just keep on. I remember my guru telling me it's your duty to sow good seeds. And when the conditions are optimum, it will come out. So I see you doing that. And not only you, the entire team here, people who participate have been sharing a lot on their experiences, which are like good seeds, which sprout like when we have the optimum conditions. So I'm like, though I've been coming here only for a short time, I can see a lot of a transformation in me. Like I have been attending a lot, but then what I feel is like here it's like so genuine and there's so much of compassion and concern for the other person, irrespective of it's not what I get out of it, it's what I'm giving. What am I giving is your intention behind it, and those intentions are like really making a lot of difference in the lives of people, I believe, from what I've been hearing. So I'm really grateful to you, and I'm sure that my plans are working out, and I will, like as I told you yesterday, I'm committed to take my daughter with my little granddaughter into the school after her delivery, where my parents will be inaugurating my school. So thank you so much.
Ajay, tell me one thing. It's very interesting paradox that I'm hearing over here. First of all, thank you very much for your commitment. Thank you for your courage and coming despite the fact that you're having 103 fever. That's a very big tribute to me. That is the kind of appreciation which makes me feel that it's worth my spending time every morning. That's what I get out of it. How much energy I'm getting in terms of blessings and other things. It's priceless. Okay. There's no value you can put on it.
Yeah.
All right. So now comes one question to you.
Yeah.
Here is a lady who can commit herself to build a school or buy a school which cost 18 crore rupees. Right?
Yes.
And you're debating in your mind how to commit myself to go and do Malvai's program on the 17th. Okay. Until I've earned first. So did you start building your school first after earning the 18 crore rupees, or you started the project?
No, I started the project.
Exactly. So that's why I am very fond of this Murray's quotation. It says, until one is committed, there is hesitancy and chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. The moment you commit yourself, providence moves too. Everything comes, money comes, help comes, support comes, God knows what not comes. I have done that. Okay. And I can guarantee you it works. You also know it works.
Yes, it works. And what I meant is like, I really wanted to earn it. I mean, as you said, I wanted to have a date. So I said, okay, before going there, like it is, see, I wanted to come without spending myself. Like, so that is what is happening now. Like I'm coming.
You got 30 lakhs order.
Yeah. Just imagine. So when you have a commitment of doing something and I have a deadline, like I fixed up the date actually. So when you said 29, I have some friends. So I said, no, I'll come on the Friday evening or something like that itself. So I can spend a day with my friend. And when you said yesterday, like
You
the
need,
next 2 days,
you should plan for the 5 days. We'll
yes,
talk to
I'm
you
doing
about that
that.
later on.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that the whole week. I'm just planning to take off and planning to do it. So when I was working on it yesterday, it's just coming up and waiting for the confirmation today. But then that's a very big business, which is totally unexpected, and I didn't expect this. And but then I said, no, I'm coming, and I wanna. This was on the card somewhere, like, but since it was Bangalore again, I thought, okay, anyway, I'll have to go sign the papers. And now I'm just fixing up the dates I don't mind even if I have to come there before a couple of days and I don't mind because I have my close friend there and she's been inviting me for a long time and I want some time for myself to be there, to be away from everyone and just to be with myself. So
Great.
I'm really expecting it, and I am committed to attend Bangalore. I am committed to this business. I am committed to the school. So that I'm a person who lets it off in between. Like the consistency is what.
Okay, stop. Pongal, listen.
Yeah.
This episode about your parents is making you sick. Isn't it?
Think so.
Will you give up the guilt that you never went and met them?
Sorry?
Will you give up feeling guilty that you never went and met your parents?
I will give up that. Okay.
Yeah, just forgive yourself. You'll become all right.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. And Thomas, where are you? Mr. Korean, I got your message. I'm not going to discuss it publicly, but I can tell you more than half my life, I was exactly like you. All right. So it's no big deal. If I could change, so can you.
Thank you.
Today I've gone on the other side, but I still live well. I don't hold back on anything, but I've become very responsible about it. And so can you. After all, you are a wise man, isn't it?
To the world.
So then, so we'll have to ask your wife whether she thinks you're a wise guy or you're not. She'll say, yeah, he's a very wise guy. Over wise, actually.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's do our wonderful exercise and make ourselves happy. We are getting into a doom and gloom kind of a thing because the situation, I've even put this very gloomy mountain, behind, in resonance with those people of Afghanistan, This is what will happen to our planet Earth if we keep on doing what we are doing. One day there'll be only a barren planet. No plants, no trees, no fruit, no nothing. Only barren land. We don't want that, do we? So let's create some positivity. When I say 1, 2, 3, you know what to do? We will all laugh 100%. I can do this forever. You know why? Happy people create possibilities. Happy people create prosperity. My mom used to say, the house where there is, doom and gloom will never have prosperity. So be happy, be prosperous. All right, great. Thank you very much for sharing that, whatever you shared. And what else? I'm sure there are a lot of questions. We've got 7 minutes to answer 1 or 2 more of your questions. So who'd like to go? Question, sharing, anything is welcome. So let me hear from my friend Vetrivel. He's been very quiet these days. Priya, how are you? You're looking very happy today. Any breakthroughs you have created in your life?
Yeah, I'm working on that. Will
Ah,
in a day or two.
you're serious? Congratulations. We wish you all the best. And I request all these 41 people who are here to beam positive vibrations to our friend Priya so that she's successful in having a breakthrough with her papa. So please send a lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of energy. Raghu Garu, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. I would like
Good
to share the
morning, good
experience what I had yesterday morning.
Yeah.
I got up as usual and brushed up. I said, okay, we have to go for a walk. And then I stopped it and I slept for some time. And then I got up, freshen up to attend the meeting. I said, we stopped the walking and then we have to attend the meeting. So why don't we just try something different by go for a walk and then listen. Yesterday, I went out. I don't know how the 1 hour went. I was walking, but I was not in present how I walked. I don't know which place I walked. I just came, then only I realized when I reached my home that how the powerful talk of all the people keep me in that full lively thing. So it was a different experience. I never had like this kind of conversation, having the conversation, listening, and then walking, and then coming back. It was a wonderful experience I had, and it's totally different for me. So it was a very happy moment for me also.
Great, congratulations. Thank you very much. And who else? Where is Vetrivel? I'm not hearing him today.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Sir,
Good morning, good
I'm
morning.
not able to switch on the camera. I was doing little exercise because of some health these things, and I'm enjoying every bit of conversation, sir. And I'm with the conversation very much.
Okay. Is that all you have to say today? Mhm.
Today it seems to be a little serious. I'm not comfortable. It is not our usual session because of Afghanistan.
No, it's a usual session only. Every
Anyway.
experience is an opportunity to become a better version
True,
of ourselves.
true, sir.
Remember
True,
that.
sir. We all will send energy to Afghanistan also.
Yeah, send to Priya also. Very important.
Sure, sure, sir. I
She's
will do
here,
that.
right here. We need, this young lady needs a lot of support.
She already got it, sir. She got it. I will send. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, and send lots of positive energy to our friend Gaurav also and to his mother also. They're stuck up here in India. They can't go back, right? Some of his issue is stuck up with the Delhi Development Authority. So let's send some energy that he gets a breakthrough there also. Okay. Seriously, the energy works.
I would like to
all
share.
of you.
I would
Yeah.
like to share something.
Yes, Darshana ji.
I
Gaurav,
have-
just hang on for a bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have no questions as such, but I just want to share that I used to hesitate a lot of accepting help from anybody. I wouldn't mind helping out anybody, whoever came to me for help, I was always there. But I always had this drawback, like I could never ask anybody for help. And yesterday I went shopping with my daughter, and we entered a shop where the step was rather big for me to climb. I tried a lot to climb it, but I just could not make it. So I told her, I'm waiting outside. You go inside, finish your shopping and come out. And then we'll go home. So she said, no, nothing doing, mommy. Then let's go to another shop. Just then 2 strangers came from the roadside and they said, madam, we will help you. And it was quite embarrassing for me, actually. I was quite embarrassed also that I cannot make that step. But I did not hesitate to hold their hands and climb up. And it took me some effort and may have taken them also some effort, but I made it. And then I remembered a friend of mine who used to always say that, why can't you ask for help? You deserve to be asked. And in India, he said, people are always ready to help. And even if you don't ask for help, they come and help. So where is the harm if you accept their help? And yesterday, though I was feeling a bit embarrassed, but I didn't mind taking their help. And even whilst getting off also, I took help and then I stepped down that step. It was rather high for me to come. So at least
Great.
I have overcome that hesitancy to
Yay.
help when I need it. When
Great.
I want it.
Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, now Gaurav first, and after that Indu, and then Nagamani. Okay, so I remember Nagamani and Suchitra both. Huh? Oh, wow, mom and daughter, your original names today. Wow, fantastic. Okay, great. Go for it, Gaurav.
Morning, Sukdeepak ji. Morning, everybody.
Morning, sir.
Happy to be here. Of course, what we saw yesterday, our hearts go out to what is happening there. For me, it's a lesson in that, you might have millions and trillions, but you can't change culture unless, you do systemic changes, you bring in certain values, you build infrastructure of the people's minds. Actually, infrastructure, you can make roads, airports, water tanks, but unless you change people's mindset, and it's no doubt that it is a very difficult task. People kind of go back to where they think they came from, and that's what's happening. They are going to beat the people around into medieval ages. So it's very sad, but one has to deal with the geopolitics of the place and only wish and send positive energy from where we are, that the better sense prevails and things kind of moderately go towards modernization rather than Talibanization.
Can you imagine that they do what they do because they want to survive? Because the people believe that, okay, this is the only way to survive in this big, bad, modern world. You understand? They are doing it because they think that is the right thing to do, right? So instead, we don't want to judge them, but if you want to do the right thing. So for example, they went there, first thing they did was pull out the women working in the bank and send them home. That's what they believe. They believe that this is the way to survive in this world. Survival fear is what drives. Hate drives,
Correct.
May not be 100% wrong, but may not be 100% right either. So if we don't judge, then maybe that's a way of creating possibilities. You understand? Like, for example, the tribal people who lived in the jungles in India also, and they started putting so many industries over there and mines over there. They started protesting because their way of life was being disturbed and nobody was willing to listen to them and integrate them into the modern world. And then they took up arms and then they were labeled as Naxalites and all that stuff, right? If you see, people are just fighting for their survival or what they think survival is. So sometimes for some people, their way of life or whatever way of life is supposed to be as told by somebody, they feel that's the way to survive in this world. And that's all they're doing.
Right.
If you
Very
ask them, they
interesting
say, we are not
conversation.
trying to, yeah, but that's the way it is. Survival behavior is the biggest killer, you understand?
Right.
We all get into survival behavior when we are reacting and resisting. What do you think we do? In our little microcosm, we are equally doing harm to
Fight or
everybody.
flight. Yeah.
We are doing the same thing, Anyways, we are beaming a lots of energy to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for your sharing. Yes, Induji.
Good morning, sir. Very good morning to everyone. Sir,
Morning.
I have a sharing and a question following that. Okay? I of course, from a lot of friends' sharings today, I do sense there is a lot of panic, there is a lot of fear also. Not to normalize what's happening there, but I'm sharing my view. Of course, our heart goes out to what's happening there, but just to settle down some panic which everyone's experienced. History is replete with these examples of invasions and taking over. It has happened to us also. From the same Afghanistan, ironically, where so much of our heart is going out to Sher Shah Suri and all Afghan invaders. 8 times Durrani has invaded India. What India has gone through is history. I'm just thinking, like, even when we see an operation happening, sir, my question is this. If someone, like say, people in the old age homes who are abandoned by children, there is some amount of sympathy we feel. There is sadness when we look at what they are going through. But also there is this thought of what would have they done to bring this upon them if they took care of their parents well, or if they were kind enough to other people or even their own children, what values they instilled in their children at early stage, if they were available for their children. So what have they done to bring this upon? Then maybe something is shifting in the emotions that I go through personally. But my question to you is, what is your take, sir? Say if there is a person going through capital punishment, there is some sadness around it. But if he's done grievous harms or other crimes, then there is some justification also is a thought that's coming to my mind. What do you have to share about it?
I'm saying that they have an ideology which they have for their survival or what they think is survival, and they want to do that. All right. So if there is chaos happening in that region, they are not totally to be blamed for that. Too many outsiders coming and messing around. And don't forget that that's a very strategic country. So a lot of people are fooling around over there in that place to maintain their control over those people. And this has been happening from times immemorial. Yes. And those poor people, innocent people there are paying the price for that because of some political maneuvering. It always happens this way only. Everywhere it happens. Right? But I tell you something. I used to tell my sons, my elder sons, Gaurav knows Manav very well. They would come to me and say, Mirko, I want to do this. No? Sometimes in my mind, I would not agree with it, but I would tell them, ठीक है, तुम अपना शौक पूरा कर लो. You do अपना शौक, you understand शौक. I mean, you fulfill your desire and see what happens. No. Now you are fighting. You say, okay, now I'm the ruler. Now I'm the ruler. Now you become, no? Apna shauq pura kar lo. Let us see what you will do. If those guys think that they will make the life better for their people, so be it.
Yes.
They think, no, that if we bring this law and we bring that law and then our life will be better and all that. Obviously, they believe that. That's why they're shedding blood for it, no?
Yeah.
Why would somebody shed blood for something unless he believes in it? So he believes in it. All right, boss, abhi apna shauq pura kar lo. Fulfill your desire, no? You got rid of corruption, you did this, you did that, no Congress, this, that, now, karo. When the time comes for doing, everybody finds out how much they can do.
True.
So it's like that. If somebody made you the Prime Minister, what would you do? But it's easy for everybody. I mean, look, one is saying, okay, we are criticizing Afghanistan, what's happening over there. But we can look at the background and the history and all that. I mean, let's reserve our judgment and, be in positive vibration so that the suffering of the people is minimized. That's what I have to say.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So instead of judging whatever is happening, the only thing which we can do sitting here, and we understand the power of the energy, right? Send energy, send love, send positive vibrations so that sense prevails, right? You guys want to rule, yeah, but take care of your people. That kind of energy we can send, no?
Yeah.
That's all. Take care of your people.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will. Yes, Nagamani. After that, Mr. Chakravarti and then Mr. Kunen. Good morning, Ji. Namaskaram. Good to see you. I never listened to this girl. Huh? Your presence is very much wanted here. I was telling her, you don't come, tell your mummy to come.
So just I want to share something about you, sir. This is not connected with any answer, any question, nothing. Just I want to share. I got I was watching this TV, this thing, program. So I felt like that. Just I'm sharing, sir. So this Maya Bazar film has come Telugu. One S.V. Rangarao, Ghatotkacha role he played, sir. Ghatotkacha role. So I felt like that you are talking. He did everything good for everybody. So like that I felt with like your costumes wearing like that. You are looking like that. I felt, sir, like Ghatotkacha. So you are sharing all your positive these things to everyone. Thank you very much, sir.
And thank you, Nagamani ji. I mean, I'm honored that you.
Sir, today I just imagined like doing all the good things to everyone in that Mahabharata. So like that, I felt.
Yeah, there's another point of view on that. How many sins I might have done in my past janmas and I'm paying back for all that, no? I have to undo all the damage I might have done for I don't know how many lifetimes.
What you
Who knows? I will get something. I mean, I'm getting some love and respect from all people. Good, no? What else a person wants?
So that positiveness is giving so much of strength to everyone, sir. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. That's
Thank
all.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the whole idea. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Yes, sir. Milan sir.
So very succinctly about this, what is happening in Afghanistan today, we are not here really to husband anybody's cause, as to justify or blame anybody, but basically we are talking about the sufferings that the humanity is facing today, and give them a positive vibe so that they get over it and a good sense prevails. That's it, very clearly and succinctly. Thank you.
I'd like to see how many people are going to send humanitarian aid to that place without any vested interests, without any strings attached. That I would like to see. You understand what I'm saying, Milan sir?
Yes, sir. Of course.
This bugbear called geopolitics.
Mm-hmm.
This is another struggle for control, God knows, instigated by whom.
Absolutely.
And poor innocents always suffer, unfortunately. Oh boy. All right. Kunan Saab, you wanted to say something, so this is the time to do so.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I was just listening the conversation about this Afghanistan, though I have not seen the news and all. My realization and takeaway is that whatsoever belief they do have, if there is a specific religion, it seems they have taken the wrong meaning. For example, I follow the Islam, my religion, and it has a wonderful message every time when I pray. And in the last, when I say Assalamu alaikum, the message is salamti, well-being, peace to everyone in the world. So that's the power of this message. What I'm taking is that it's very important for all of us to learn the real truth, the real meaning of whatsoever we are learning, and not distort and implement in the wrong way. Unfortunately, it seems these guys are doing that. So that's my takeaway. And just a couple of lines about this, the mountain, what you have put. And again, this is learning for me, is that pahad nahi mamuli patthar the, not mountain, but tiny stones. Kan kan mera mitti mein mil gaya. पहाड़ नहीं मामूली पत्थर थे, कण-कण मेरा मिट्टी में मिल गया, बरसात आई कीचड़ बन गया और फिर कमल मुझ में ही खिल गया.
I'm so happy that the recording is on. I wonder who can do justice to the translation. It's such a wonderful one, I mean, it is too good. Can you? I mean, this requires someone with some finesse to translate it, It's very a tough one to translate. Start again, say line by line. I'll try and translate this one.
Yeah.
Pahad tha.
Pahad nahi, mamuli patthar tha.
Yeah, so not a mountain, but I was just a little pebble.
Kan-kan mera mitti mein mil gaya.
So every little piece of me got converted to dust.
बरसात आई, बह गया, कीचड़ बन गया.
The rain came, and turned me into slush.
कीचड़ बन गया, फिर कमल मुझी में खिल गया.
And the lotus bloomed in me. The little old me who was just a pebble, who turned into mud, into कीचड़, that is slush. And in this dirty slush, a wonderful, beautiful, lotus flower bloomed. Wow, what a fantastic. I mean, it's so moving, but that's the truth, isn't it?
Turning waste to wealth.
Yeah, I mean, see, you can't, you can say anything about anybody, but there is gold lying out there, no? There is beauty lying out there. There's wonder lying out there. The awesomeness, you know. Kunen, you made my day, yaar. Thank you so much. Dil mera baag ho gaya.
You made the day for all of us, sir, with the wonderful topic. So may God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Kuldeep ji, I think in conclusion, we should have one from you also, no? अभी दोनों तुम लोग साथ ही चलते हो, दोनों भाई, मतलब ये दोस्ती हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे।
सर मैंने तो पहले सुना दिया था।
तब दोबारा सुना दो, फिर कुनैन को दोबारा सुनाना पड़ेगा। हमको मजा आएगा, आप आपस में कंपटीशन करते रहना अपने शेरों की।
ये भी सर 15 अगस्त के ही कंसर्न में बताता हूँ आपको कि है नमन उनको की जो स्वयं को अमृत देकर इस जगत में शौर्य की जीवित कहानी बन गए।
It's a tough one to translate.
है नमन उनको की जो स्वयं को अमृत देकर इस जगत में शौर्य की कहानी बन गए हैं। है नमन उनको जिनके सामने बौना हिमालय जो धरा पर गिर पड़े पर आसमानी हो गए।
Wow. Now who's going to translate this one? Kunen, you want to try and translate this one? क्योंकि एक शायर ही दूसरे शायर को translate कर सकते हैं।
सर दर्शना जी से पूछिए।
दर्शना जी बोलेंगे, उनको क्लियरली आपकी आवाज सुनाई नहीं दी। Anybody else wants to? Darshana ji, you want to try? This is a real tough one, huh?
It's a tough one. This is a tough one.
Yeah, so we can, exercise our brain with it. Okay, Nagamani has raised her hand. She will have a translation. She's damn good at it also. Yes, Madam Nagamani. Suchitra.
Can sir go line by line, sir?
Yeah, go line by line.
है नमन उनको की जो
I salute those.
Salutations to those who
स्वयं को अमरत्व देकर
स्वयं को
अमरत्व मतलब immortality.
हाँ. No, sir, say the sentence in Hindi.
है नमन उनको की जो स्वयं को अमरत्व देकर
Okay, salutations to those who gifted themselves with immortality.
Yes.
इस जगत में शौर्य की जीवित कहानी बन गए हैं।
Those who gifted themselves with immortality by becoming living
legends
of courage, living paragons of courage.
Paragons of courage.
है नमन उनको की जो
Yes. Salutations against those who
जिनके सामने बौना हिमालय
to those whose stature makes the Himalayas seem like dwarfs.
Yes.
जो धरा पर गिर पड़े
those who crashed on the earth
पर आसमानी हो गए,
who crashed onto the earth but became sky-like, space-like.
Wow.
Thank you.
What a wonderful translation. Can you put that translation on the group to me? Send it to me. I'll put it on the group. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for a wonderful session. We have gone over and beyond our normal time limit. So my apologies to you. And just know, everybody, that 8:30, all of you can leave if you choose to. And those who want to remain can remain. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. Enjoy yourself. Create positively all around. See you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.